Hey, this is Dr. Gay with a practice tip of the week. This week is on scripting recalls with confidence. You know, the last couple of seminars that I've done, we've talked a great deal about the importance of really having good scripting for the doctors and the CAs with their patients. And the reason for it is because if you're not really scripting what you're saying, you're just flying by the seat of your pants, and you need to educate when you're scripting. So when we look at this, you have to remember that any kind of scripting that you're doing has to do with how the perception of that person is that you're talking to. Whether it's a patient, whether it's a doctor, whether it's a CA, it's very important for those scripts to be understood by the CA and the doctor so that the perception of the patient is, wow, I totally understand what you're talking about. So here's a few tips to maximize effectiveness on this. Number one, when you're making the phone call, before you even make the phone call, psych yourself up. Start understanding that the more you're psyched up, the more enthusiastic you are about what you're saying and how you're saying it is going to bring that enthusiasm to the patient as well. So psyching yourself up and getting excited about it is going to be really important. Before you make that call, review the patient's chart. Find out when their last appointment was and find out when the appointment they've missed was, so that when you're talking to them, you can make that future appointment. One of the key things in a recall is not to say that it's okay. Use the term, I understand. Now, I can't make it in today. That's okay. Or does it sound like I can't make it in today? I understand. Because the bottom line is you have to restate their commitment to care, much as you restate the education and the reason that they need the care. Because in a lot of cases, the patient doesn't understand why they have to continue to come in at the level that they're at, and it's up to you not necessarily to convince them, but to restate the commitment of why they're there and why you want them to come back in. The other part of it too is consequential. What happens to them if they don't come in? What kind of a problem can they continue to have, or will they continue to have without further care? The other thing too is, and I can give this to you, this is the simplest part of the script and the recall. Here's what happens when people want to reschedule their appointments, and this is just a simple script that we've figured out that works the very best. It's ring, ring, ring. It's Red Rose Chiropractic Clinic. This is Mary. How can I help you? Yeah, Mary, I can't make it in today. Well, Sally, that's too bad. I don't have the authority to change your appointment. Only the doctor does. The doctor made that specific calendar for you so that you can make those appointments and stay on schedule. If you'd like me to put you on hold, it would be very easy for you to talk to the doctor. Or why don't you come in tonight, make this appointment, or we'll schedule it absolutely for the next day and talk to the doctor about your scheduled care. Would that be fine? All right, well, thank you very much, Mary. We'll see you tonight then. Bye. My point to you is you have to want that patient to come in and understand the importance for that patient to come in. If a person ever quits or decides that they're not going to continue with any kind of care with you, you need to be prepared to talk to them about an exit examination. And that exit examination comes about if they don't want to schedule or if they don't want any further care, then you talk to them about having them come in and have the doctor sit down and do a final evaluation with them. And at that point, the doctor can explain their options to them as to any further care or not. If you like what you've heard today and you'd like to get more information, just click the link below. And furthermore, if you'd like to find out more about Ultimate Practice and have a 2-week opportunity to use our systems and all of our information, just email us and let us know. Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for more tips of the week.